Hi, Ralph.
Fliescher, how you doing?
Good morning. Who do we have here?
Maria Nambu. It's in Raymond, Your Honor.
Ramos?
Nambu,
Oh,
Nambo.
number. Okay. Morning, Ms. Nambo.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Officers observed the 2017 black GMC Sierra failed to maintain a single lane by driving onto the curb and straddling the curb for 70 yards. Officer followed the truck and observed it to fail to obey a traffic signal by failing to stop at a red light. The truck had the front half protruding into the intersection. A traffic stop was conducted. The defendant appeared confused, fumbled with the key to turn off the vehicle. Officer observed a clear plastic baggie containing a green leafy substance in the center console in plain view. The defendant denied taking drugs or alcohol. The defendant could not locate the license, which officer could observe in her wallet. The defendant was unable to understand officer's directions and was swaying while standing. Officer observed HFD check on the defendant and they cleared the defendant, but then the defendant seemed to go almost unconscious. The defendant was transported to LPJ. DICs were read and the defendant consented to blood. Officers searched the vehicle and observed antipsychotics, antihistamines, antibiotics, and Viaduce. Nurses could not draw blood even though they tried multiple different points. Officers got a grand jury subpoena and medical records show the defendant had tested positive for cocaine, benzos, and cannabinoids.
Ms. Nambo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. You just had a DUI that was dismissed, so I'm now placing a restriction on your license that you're not allowed to drive any vehicle that doesn't have an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock on it, you will go to jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. You understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have a drug and alcohol problem, you better address it, because if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. And I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it.
Counseling and I'm doing counseling and see a psychiatrist.
Address the drug issue, because I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you like crazy. And if I find that you have a problem, I will have a contempt hearing, hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, probate it for 2 years, and put you in a rehab facility. Don't use. My only concern is public safety. If you do anything to violate that or make my public unsafe, do you understand?
Sir, I haven't even gotten a traffic ticket since that stop.
Okay, so Ralph, I'm going to send her for a test now. We'll have her come right back. Depending on what the test shows, we'll go forward. If you want to leave me your, I think I have your cell phone. Let me make sure. Leave me your cell phone, and then I'll text you as soon as she comes back, and we'll go forward. Do you have a pen? Please. Thank you.
This way, Campbell.
Okay.
This way. All right, the next is page 21.
Mr. Mancias.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are on bond for an assault of a family member from April, and now you've picked up 2 more assaults of a family member. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
One of the complainants and the defendant are married. On November 2nd of 2024, officers were dispatched to an assault at a residential home in Harris County, Texas. Officers met with the complainant, who stated that she and the defendant have been common law spouses for 9 years, and that complainant and defendant were at complainant's father's house having a party. The complainant went to move their car so a guest could leave. The defendant became agitated and left. The complainant caught up with him, and he was laying down on the ground. The defendant grabbed the complainant's hair and struck her with an open palm to the face. The defendant stated, "There's no mark, so there's no proof I hit you." The complainant stated she felt pain. Complainant 2 is the brother of complainant 1 and is 16 years old. Complainant 2 stated he saw the defendant cause the scene because of the vehicle being moved and observed the defendant cursing and screaming at complainant 1. Complainant 2 heard screaming and went back outside. The complainant 2 saw his dad holding the defendant by the wrist while on the ground. The defendant's parent.
Oh, so the son sees him holding the wife down. Is that what you're saying?
No, Judge, I'm saying that, so the brother, complainant 1's brother, saw his,
Complainant 1 being the wife.
yes, complainant 1 is wife, Judge.
Brother.
So complainant 2 saw his dad holding the defendant by the wrist while on the ground. Defendant's parents are called and the defendant was let go. The defendant began to yell and scream at complainant 2 again and then lunged at complainant 2's dad. Complainant 2 got in between them and the defendant struck complainant 2 with a closed fist to the side of his cheek. Complainant 2 struck the defendant once back. Officer stated a reasonable person would feel pain after being struck in the face, so he struck complainant 1 with an open palm and complainant 2.
Now, the complainant in the first assault, who is that?
Judge, it's Christian Martinez. So there are 2 complainants in the other assault.
This is my wife, Your Honor, Stephanie Martinez.
Do we need your help?
I'm sorry.
You're in enough hot water as it is, Mr. Mancias.
I understand, sir.
So it was the wife, Judge. So there are 2.
So she gets another round, right? The
Yes.
new case is against the same complaining witness.
And there are 3 open AFMs now in total.
What is the one thing I asked you not to do?
I understand, Your Honor.
Was there no protective order at the time?
Was there was a protective order, Judge.
Do we know if alcohol was an issue here as well?
This is a DVD case, so that's why we're looking it up, Judge. They said that they were having a celebration at the dad's house, so I would imagine, but I can't say.
This was initially sent to the ERD, so I want to keep it again. We're going to keep it. Okay. Mr. Macias, I'm going to find that you are a complete and utter danger to my society. And there's only one thing that we do. Guess what happens now? I'm entering now magistrate orders for protection on both of those people. And I'm ordering you not to have any contact with either of these people. You violate these conditions, I will have a hearing as to whether I'm going to hold you at no bond.
Yes, Your
Do
Honor.
you understand?
I understand, sir.
I'm also now going to put a GPS monitor on you so I know where you are at all times. And I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs.
Understood, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Any more issues, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have teeth falling out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Goes with you.
May I make one statement before?
No,
Steven sign.
no, don't worry about it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right, you are Antonio Vasquez Perez. Shh. You were charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail. Credit for the 2 days that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you were ever pulled over in a car and an officer comes to you and they smell alcohol, they're going to look at your record, they're going to see a prior DWI. What do you think they're going to do to you?
Sé que le van a hacer a usted. Me van a agarrar. They'll grab me and take me to jail. Así es.
What we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. If you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail for that kind of time, you will get an immigration detainer. So if I were you, I would never get in a car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, because you are almost guaranteeing a bad outcome. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Shh. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. It will go on your record. It'll be there for the rest of your life.
Por el resto de su vida en su
Do you understand?
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
¿Sé lo que se quiere hacer? Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty, send it you to the agreement. Mr. Vasquez Perez, what do you do for a living?
¿A qué se dedica?
Más trabajo.
¿Qué tipo? Remodeling windows.
And how much money do you make a month?
2,000 a month.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I got to do what about the fee?
He doesn't have a driver's license. I think at $2,000 a month. I don't know if that's net or gross. And then
Anytime someone's arrested without a license, they create a number for them to be able to put them in. So he has a license number now.
yes. Yes. So can we ask him if that's his net or his gross?
Si eso es ingresos antes o después de impuestos. How's that?
Eso es lo que es limpio. Eso es lo que gana limpio.
Es lo que gana después de haber pagado impuestos, lo que le queda.
Sí.
Yes.
¿Y cuánto tienen niños, hijos?
No, no.
No. Okay. There we go.
The reason this is important, Mr. Vasquez Perez, is because every time you pick up a DWI, especially with a 0.15 or above, it is true that you had a 0.15, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to understand that I will do one thing for you here. You will be required to pay court costs, but I will waive the DPS fine, fees, and surcharges. You're going to go out of here you're going to be required to pay around $400, but I'm waiving around $4,500 in fines and fees and surcharges. If you come back on a second DWI, you will be looking at around $7,000 to $8,000 in fines and fees and surcharges. So get ready. If you act like a child, then we'll treat you like a child and put you up on my knee and spank you like a little child with jail time and a ton of money that you're going to be responsible for. All we ask is don't get into a car if you're drinking. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
4,500. I'll pay for the rest. Yeah, but intrude the enhancement. What is the one thing I asked you not to do? And
This moment right here, this is the judge calling out a pattern, not a mistake. Courts draw a big line between a what-time slip-up and a repeat violation. What do you think? Should repeat offenders lose the chance for leniency? Or does everyone deserve a second chance no matter what? Let me know in the comments.
what happened? A slip-up is perhaps one time. You have multiple times. That's not just a slip-up. That's, I don't care, I'm going to do it. Guess what happens now? Goes with you.
He understands. I talked to him, it can happen again.
Tell him to go ahead.
Steven, don't send it out. I'm back in the middle. I'll text you. All right.
This child may live.
So here's what the judge is saying. He's not gonna be on set of bond until Louis is here.
It's that important. I mean, he's known since 2000 that these things have been pending.
At one point, he tried to take care of it, but then
Trying is never good enough. It's like, unless you're playing
It's
like
not
horseshoes or hand grenades, right?
maybe an adult, but he's more in a childlike mind.
Yeah, we'll
He's
be
not
back on
very
Monday.
smart.
Get it, but understand that I have to make him aware of a lot of things. And if I don't tell him and I just give him a bond and he takes off, well, I didn't know. This person never told me,
I'm standing responsible for
No,
him.
man.
but I can't put you in jail if it doesn't happen. Not that I want to.
I'll be back on
We'll be
Monday.
back on Monday and we'll be more than happy.
I understand that you're concerned and I appreciate your concern and I appreciate you coming. I'm not saying no to a bond, but I need his body here. And
This is my little brother.
I understand. It's not the end. We're going to come back in just a couple days and we'll take care of it. Okay?
Thank you, John. I'm sorry if I spoke.
No,
up.
no, no. I'm happy that you came. Okay? Really. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you for
Of
your
course.
time.
Meet you outside. I'll meet you outside.
Mike, and just tell them it's every person. It's not just them. Every person that comes here. I understand. Totally. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully we get on Monday.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Are you
Because she picked up new felony charges while already on bond. The judge can raise the bond or even revoke it. This is like breaking your bail contract. Imagine being trusted and then immediately proving why they shouldn't have trusted you. From a legal angle, this is a disaster.
here for Brian?
I am, Judge.
We were going to put it on for Monday for you.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got out of my forfeit thing early, so I thought I'd come back by and make everyone's life easier.
Well, thank you.
She was brought up anyways, Judge. So Ms. Visor, was on bond for theft in this court, picked up a felony. You raised the bond. She picked up 2 new felonies.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, do the same thing again.
That's fine. Do you need to talk to her and monitor or anything? I mean,
No, I guess
I'm just gonna go back and tell her she messed up, and I anticipate
she picked up a robbery.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
the robbery was already there, and then she picked up 2 new thefts. Not great, but
Oh. So what happened?
Visor.
The robbery or the?
No, the 2 new
thefts?
thefts. What happened?
Judge.
It should be like $10. You know?
like a 2B from a previous incident that
So it looks like she was at JCPenney and was observed. I think that she took clothes into the changing room and put them on under her clothes and then walked out. She took, and she also had in her possession a magnetic sensor remover. She also went to a Bath and Body Works and placed $700 worth of candles and fragrances in a bag and left without paying.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it 10,000 too, and just let me know if she bonds on. She's at no bond on the cases over there. You're set for,
we're not even retained on the new cases yet, so we'll approach on the old case that we are on and go from there.
are you gonna
You retained on the new case? Sorry.
withdraw from the cases upstairs? You're gonna stay on it? Okay.
Hopefully, unless something drastically changes.
You plan on, I guess, getting off those,
We'll see this one through. It's just, it's easier on everyone than having to negotiate all that, so.
whatever you want. I mean, I'm
Appreciate
happy
that,
to point if you want to as well.
I appreciate that, Judge.
Just let us know what you want to do.
Will do.
And we'll set you for, I guess, the day after the felony.
The entire courtroom tone changes when extradition enters the picture. When someone is wanted in another state, in this case, California, local charges pause until extradition is settled. This raises the stakes dramatically because now TWO justice systems are involved. Double pressure, double consequences.
Yeah, okay.
And then she's approaching on an extradition case. It's one of my clients. I'm gonna stand here and watch.
Hey. Yes. Bye,
Good
Joe.
morning, Judge. Good morning, Judge.
Hey, good morning.
On Mr. Moreno. I'm sorry, Judge?
You just need to write this down.
Oh,
So,
yes, sir.
okay.
Mr. Jason Moreno, yes, sir. He just wants, But I know the state states that they're opposed to any bond.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Do you mind bringing out,
Judge, I'm sorry.
hey, Catherine, I'm bringing them out real quick.
Okay.
She's also opposed to,
I'm getting some CLE.
self-study.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are they all filled out? Do you know?
Yeah, and then. That's why. Hey, man, let him do it.
¿Te agarra apunte?
All right. You are Jason Moreno. Good morning, Ms. Moreno. So I see that you have a felony fraud that you're facing upstairs. Looks like you're wanted out of state. I have no idea what for. I know that your lawyer's asking me to set you a bond. I don't know. I don't know you. I've never met you before, but we're going to get to know you real quick. How you look on paper is really going to tell me who you are. So that'll be a big determining factor. Okay.
He's wanted from Contra Costa County, California for carjacking and robbery. The case out there has a $200,000 bond. Additionally, in that case, he and a co-defendant held a complaining witness at gunpoint and stole his car.
Allegedly, Judge.
And Judge, he had a juvenile theft that he did, a felony theft that he did a deferred on, and a juvenile robbery that he did probation on. So I am opposed to a
My
bond on
only
this.
concern, Mr. Moreno, is public safety. And they're telling me here that you got a carjacking case where you allegedly point a gun at someone? Hell no. You got to understand that that's,
Understood. He wanted to know what it would be if he could pay it. At this point, I
no
believe.
me,
Gotcha.
no me.
At this point, you will waive extradition, correct?
So understand you've made bond on the case upstairs. So what that means now is that California has 14 days to come get you as of the day that you waive formal extradition. Then if they don't come get you within that time, then you will be released. But you got to understand that if they do come get you, you have to stay in touch with counsel, because if you remain out of touch and they revoke your bond on the case upstairs here, the situation you are in now is going to be the exact situation you will be in California. So you got to stay in touch. All right.
The only thing about that is they took my phone, they're not letting me write down numbers. So how would I go about doing it if I can't get any information?
We'll get a number.
So you'll get paperwork here. Make sure to write down everybody's phone number here. And then, we can give you paperwork here as well.
Family's here, Judge. I might get the numbers that he.
Yeah, you'll be able to work things out, but just don't forget, don't be Helen Keller, because it's just not going to go well, Okay, man. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
You too.
He's got to sign.
Ricardo. Oh,
So you need them back out?
no. You're waiving formal extradition, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, no, we're good.
All right. We'll bring you back there for me to sign.